Good morning to all. Today's class is about ECG paper, speed and standardization. So before that, let's see the answer for the last class homework. Whenever the depolarization is upright, the repolarization has to be in the opposite direction. QRS complex occurs due to ventricular depolarization. T wave occurs due to ventricular repolarization. But in normal ECG, why the T wave is upright? So this is a very important and informative slide. So what you see in this animation is the outside of the cell. So in the first class we learned that normally the outside of the cell is positive during resting stage. During depolarization the outside becomes negative and it produces a positive deflection in the ECG, and with the repolarization it produces negative deflection and the outside becomes positive. So when a wave of depolarization travels toward a positive electrode, it results in a positive deflection in the ECG trace. When a wave of repolarization traveling toward a positive electrode, it results in a negative deflection. When the depolarization and repolarization travels in same direction, in normal heart, the depolarization travels from endocardium to epicardium, but repolarization occurs in opposite direction, that is from epicardium to endocardium. So the T wave is upright in normal ECG. Whenever the T wave is negative, it indicates the repolarization is also traveling in the same direction from endocardium to epicardium. That indicates there is some abnormality. The repolarization doesn't start as soon as the depolarization is over. The depolarization reaches the epicardium, then there is a little gap of 0.25 to 0.35 second, then the repolarization starts from the epicardium. So this is the grid layout of an ECG paper. It consists of horizontal and vertical lines. It allows quick determination of duration and amplitude of waveforms, intervals and segments. Here vertical lines represent amplitude in millivolts, horizontal lines represent time in seconds. And each small square in ECG is equal to 0.04 second in duration and 0.1 millivolt in amplitude. 5 small squares equals 1 large box and its 0.2 seconds in duration and 0.5 millivolt in amplitude. 5 large boxes equals to 1 second and 15 large boxes are equals to 3 seconds. Here horizontal measurements helps to determine the heart rate. The ECG paper, on the top or bottom of the printout there are often vertical markings to represent 1 second, 3 seconds or 6 second intervals. First, coming to standardization and speed description. So standardization and speed are indicated at the bottom of ECG tracings. Standard speed is 25 mm per second and the voltage standard is 10 mm per millivolt. Standardization marker. A rectangular shaped deflection typically at the onset of an ECG tracing to indicate the voltage standardization of the ECG tracing is seen in all ECGs. The normal standardization is 10 mm high. It is also known as full standard marker. The full standard marker is 10 mm tall, indicating that the ECG deflections are in full standard. What are the effects of over calibration? Suppose the standardization marker was 1.5 cm, all the complexes will appear as large. These large complexes may be confused with left ventricular hypertrophy. So the effect of under calibration. If the standardization marker was 0.5 cm, here all the complexes are small. The small complex might suggest that there is something like a pericardial effusion reducing the electrical signals from the heart. In cases where R waves are excessively tall or the S waves are excessively deep, overlapping of QRS waves from different leads can occur. Thereby it leads to inability to determine the magnitude of such waves. So for this reason, the ECG machines are equipped with the ability to alter the standardization to off. So this is off standardization. Here the height of the ECG deflection is 5 mm. In these cases, each reduced wave must be multiplied by the reducing factor to restore to a normal standardization. For example, all the waves should be multiplied by 2 if the standardization was 5 mm. And standard paper speed is 25 mm per second. When a normal ECG was recorded with a paper speed of 12.5 mm per second, the QRS complexes are close together, it giving the impression of a rapid heart rate. The P waves, QRS complexes and T waves are all narrow and spiky. When the ECG was recorded with a paper speed of 50 mm per second, and the long interval between the QRS complexes gives the impression of a bradycardia, and the QRS complexes are widened and apparently very long QT interval are seen in the ECG. And it is possible to speed up the tracing to space out the QRS complexes in cases of tachycardia, which allows for better visualization of P waves. And paper speed is doubled to 50 mm per second, and which also alters the measurements of the ECG intervals. At a speed of 50 mm per second, measured durations such as PR interval and QT interval must be divided by 2 to compensate for the increased paper speed. And doubling the standard rate can reveal subtle ECG findings hidden at the slower rates. Here the P waves are easily seen when the speed was 50 mm per second. So take home message is, check the standardization marker and speed before interpreting ECG. Normal speed is 25 mm per second and normal standardization is 10 mm per millivolt. Thank you.